Hello viewers, grace and peace be multiplied unto you all. You are welcome to this week's natural science lesson. And this week we are going to talk about forces and movements. Forces and movements. Last week we spoke about electricity. We talked about the use of electricity and the safe use of it. This week we are going to talk about forces and movements. And by the end of this lesson, people should be able to define force, demonstrate how force causes objects to move or stop, demonstrate how force causes objects to move or stop, explain the effect of force, Now, what do you think about, or when you look around, the things that are being moved? Now, how do you move these things? Do you push them or you pull them? We use many parts of our body to move things, like our hands, the leg, and some parts of the body. You use it to move the things around us. Now, before you can move something, you are supposed to push it or pull it before you be able to move the thing, right? Yes, the push and pull of the thing, you are supposed to apply force. And that is what we are talking about, force. What is force? We say force is the energy we use to push or pull an object. Force is the energy we use to push or pull an object. You push something. When you move something away from you, you push that thing. When you bring the thing towards you, you are pulling it. Now, we say force is the energy. Energy, we learned about energy last time. We talked that it's the ability to do work or the strength to do work. So without energy, you'll be able to push or pull something. Without energy, let's imagine you are hungry. Will you be able to push something? No, you can't do it because you are not strong. So we need the energy to be able to push or pull something. Now, these are some activities that involve the use of force. So kicking a ball, like playing football, when you kick the ball, you are applying force, right? And pulling a door. When you are going into your room and you open the door, you apply force. So that one too is an activity you use force. Pushing a chair, that one too you apply force. Riding a bike, when you ride a bicycle, you apply force on the bicycle for it to move. Drawing water from a well, when you pull the bucket out of the well, you apply force. So these are some activities that involve the use of force. Now, we move to effects of force on objects. Effect of force on objects. So when you talk about effect is the outcome of the force. So when you apply force on the object, what happens? So that is the effect of force on object. First, we say what? Forces cause objects to move. So you see a chair at a point, you push the chair. The force you apply to the chair makes the chair to move. So that is the first point. Forces cause objects to move. The next point, force can cause a moving object to stop. Force can cause a moving object to stop. So let's imagine you are riding a bicycle and then your friend comes to pull the bicycle. The bicycle will stop or it will slow down before stopping. So the force that your friend will apply by pulling the bicycle behind will make the bicycle to stop. So that is the second point. Force can cause a moving object to stop. The next point, force can speed up or slow down a moving object. Force can speed up or slow down a moving object. So that is like riding a bicycle. The more you add force, you apply force, the bicycle goes fast. When you slow down, the bicycle too slows down. The next point, force can change the shape of objects. Force can change the shape of objects. So let's say we have this paper. It's It's a rectangular shape. Now, when I apply the force by tumbling it, I've changed the shape, right? So the force you apply on an object can change the shape of the object. So that is the next point. The next point, the last point here is force can change the direction of moving objects. Force can change the direction of moving objects, like playing football. When someone plays the ball to you and you kick it, it moves in another direction. So these are some effects of force on objects. Some effects of force on objects. So what have we learned today? We've learned about force and movement. And we say that what? Force is the energy we use to push or pull an object. To push or pull. So whenever you push something, you apply force. When you pull something, you apply force. And we look at the activities that involve the use of force. Kicking a ball, pulling a door, pushing a chair, riding a bike, drawing water from a well. We have many activities that we can apply force. And then we come to the effect of force on objects. Forces can cause objects to move. Force can cause a moving object to stop. Force can speed up or slow down a moving object. Force can change the shape of objects. Force can change the direction of a moving object. So this brings us to the end of the natural science lesson. Thank you.